Okay, hey guys, this is Wayne again with a quick tip on maintaining your vacuums. Now this happened to be a Kirby video. I'm gonna show you, I've had a lot of questions on how to keep the shine going. Like for example, this is a work I just did on a Generation 4, okay? And so now the customer would ask me then, Wayne, after doing all of this, how do I maintain it so the shine can kind of stay around? So the tip I'm about to show you is not how to get it to this point, because that's a whole long process. Okay, this is a couple of hours kind of thing. But what I will show you is how to maintain the polish. Okay, so let me get one. Now this over here, Emmanuel, it happened to be an old project of mine. I do a lot of artwork, and I just couldn't resist messing around with the Kirby. So this was a transformer Kirby that I did. But let's take off this head, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about up here, Emmanuel. All right, now I already did kind of one side of this thing here with this polish, and if you notice the other side, okay, it's still kind of dull. So I'm gonna show you what I did. Right now, this is not to take out scratches. This is not for the deep kind of dullness that can happen over the time. This is just to kind of maintain it. So this process here is kind of just keep it, like a car. You kind of keep your car washed. And there is a psychological effect on it. Think about when you're Kirby, you spend $2,000 or whatever, $1,500, and I've seen these things. People bought machines into us that they found on the side of the road. Okay, that people just put out, and we will refurbish it like this for them, and then voila, they got themselves a free Kirby. And a lot of the reasons why people will put them out is, number one, they start looking old. Okay, and if they start looking old, that plays a trick on your brain. You don't want to maintain it. You don't want to, and the slightest thing that go wrong, that's enough excuse for someone to say, you know what, I'm gonna give you something else, right? So if you're in that situation right now, try this. This might help you, okay? All right, so watch this. I'm just gonna rub this in, and we're gonna try to give it a tiny little shine like on this side. All right, let's see. Man, you can see what I'm doing here? All right, so I'm just gonna kind of rub this in here. Now again, this is not for the deep scratch, that you may have to take it into someone who, now we do it here at our shop, so if you happen to want that done, you can even ship your machine to us. Some people would take all the metal off if they're pretty handy, and they'll ship us the metal parts. Some people will just ship us the vacuum power plant, and our process is a lot deeper than this. But let's say we get it back to you and you want to keep that shine, this is what you would do to just maintain it, the same way you do a car. Okay, all right, watch this. All right, now this is this is what came off, and then get a clean section. Okay, and there you go. Look at that. So the difference between here and here would be, or is the same as something between here and here, is that dull, and you brought the shine back. All right. Okay. So hopefully something like that can help. Again, this is just to maintain it. But if you have those deep scratches and the really dull machine, we do refurbish the machines. Just ship them to us. We'll do all the polishing work and everything else, and then we'll just ship it right back to you guys. Okay? All right. So, here's one other tip. It's not about the polish, but it is about maintaining the machine. When you first get to your unit, the brush, this part will be facing the floor, right? It's going to be on one. Okay? It's like that. One facing like this. When your brush starts to wear, it's like a toothbrush. You have to eventually change the toothbrush. When your brush starts to wear, you now change it to 2. Okay? And then when it's down to the last, just about the last, you change it to 3. And what that does, it continues to kind of push the brush up out of the head just a little bit more, so you can still have that sweeping action with the carpet. Eventually, you're going to have to replace your brush, but that's a tip. You want to keep the brush good, keep the belt nice and stiff, so change your belt periodically, and just keep yourself some disposable bags. And you maintain that along with something like this, and you'll keep it. Okay, you'll keep it. All right. So that's about it. Okay, until next time, guys. Oh, also, if you want to get one of these, just go to monroevacuums.com and you could order something like this. Okay, and you can also contact us through there and request for us to do a refurbish for you if you want to keep that machine around a longer time. Listen, I have one at the house and it's from 1990. Okay, I can use any vacuum in the shop, and I'm sure there's a lot. Sometimes I use different shampoos. You know, depends on what I want to do today. But what I choose to vacuum the carpet with happens to be a Kirby vacuum. Only just because that's just a preference. It doesn't mean that you have to use a Kirby. I mean, you can use Shark. Shark's come a long way. Shark's come a long way, and there's a couple other good ones out there. If you're a canister person, there's some good canisters out there. Okay, Kenmore's happen to be pretty decent suctions and stuff like that. So but it just so happens that this is something that I do to kind of keep my Kirby kind of shine, so I don't have to break it all down and do a big polished job. All right, but anyway, I'll see you guys next time. All right.